Greetings! In this video I'll be painting an Intercessor from the Guardians of the Covenant. This chapter was requested by a viewer. If you have a chapter you want to see, let me know in the comments. I've used a normal Intercessor here, but given it some upgrades from the old Primaris Dark Angels upgrade kit. The sword, pointing arm, and accessories on the belt in particular. The pauldron is 3D printed. I sketched their armorial design and put it on a pauldron I found online. I used some Tamiya epoxy putty to sculpt the robe. It's my first time doing something like that, so forgive any oddities there, but I think it's pretty good for my first try. Anyway, I primed the model black, and began by applying a gloss varnish to the other pauldron, in preparation for a decal. While the gloss varnish was drying, I applied a base coat of Iron Hand steel to the armour. I thinned it a tiny bit, and used my craft brush to apply it quickly. I wasn't fussed about making a mess, but I did avoid the varnished pauldron. I then cut out a Dark Angel's veteran marking from the Indomitus transfer sheet, and placed it in a bit of water. I used microset on the pauldron and applied the decal, positioning it with a hobby blade. After it had dried, I applied a few coats of microsol, helping it to adhere to the pauldron and remove the wrinkles. I then went over some of the larger panels with Ironbreaker, making them a tiny bit brighter. The robe was base coated with Khorne red. It took a few coats to get a nice finish. The first highlight was done with Mephiston red, emphasising the raised bits of the robe. I also painted in the company marking on the knee pad, and the little sword accessories. I then applied a final highlight to the robes, and used Wazdakka red for this. This is a slightly pink colour, and I figured it would help it look more like cloth than the warm reds I have. For the eye lenses, I used Kabalite green, followed by Sybarite green and Gauss blaster green. I wasn't happy with the finish, so I went back later with an additional step. I also painted the lights on the wrist, at the same time as I painted the robes and eye lenses. I used Retributor armour to paint the sword guard and pommel. As well as the beaded chain on the wrist, and any little skull details. Base coated the leather parts with Rhinox hide. I followed with a scratchy highlight of Skrag brown, and later Deathclaw brown, making some creases and scratches to make it look aged. For the armorial, I used all Thorn Grey and blocked it in. I used Black Legion for the Imperialis and undersuit, cleaning up any mistakes I made with the silver. Now for a dark grey wash. I covered all the silver metallics. Anywhere I saw pooling, I just touched with the brush to remove it. For the robes I used Berserker Bloodshade. I was trying to shade the recesses here, while keeping it with a slightly red tone. After the washes had dried, I applied a highlight to the Imperialis with Eshin Grey, and then Dawnstone. This helps it stand out a bit against the robe which was taking attention away. I went over the eyes with Karandras green, which I think recovered the eye lenses a bit. For the enamel wash, I just used AK's Dark Umber Pin Wash. It's a fairly easy to control paint, and just helps tie the whole scheme together by darkening the recesses. After it was dry, I applied my normal basing method, and applied an ultramatte varnish. And here we have it, a veteran intercessor of the Guardians of the Covenant. The robes were a daunting task, though I wanted to try it. Robes for this chapter signify members of their secret order, their equivalent to the Dark Angel's inner circle. Considering it was my first attempt at sculpting robes, I'm fairly happy. The eye lenses were a bit problematic. It went a bit too minty, though I didn't want to use moot green as that's a bit too yellow, but I think I recovered it well by using Karandras green contrast. One other thing I should mention is how dark it looks by the end. I could have applied the wash earlier and gone over that with Ironbreaker to resolve that, but the colour plate is fairly dark too though, so maybe it's fine. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. As I mentioned at the start, this chapter was requested by a viewer. If you have any chapters you want to see, let me know in the comments. I hope you'll stick around for the next one.